House. Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
I Can Only Imagine 2 rated PG, Goat rated PG, Scream 7 rated R, Zootopia 2 rated PG, Wuthering Heights rated R.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
From the WBMC studio in McMinnville, Tennessee, you're listening to Town Talk with your host, Raven Young.
And Rob Nunley.
Was that weird, or is that just me?
It was a little weird.
All right, I'm trying to make sure I can hear myself. I'm on a new microphone this morning, Connor, because welcome into Town Talk with Raven and Rob. I'm Rob Nunley. Raven Young is out of pocket today. Raven's a little under the weather. Before we go any further, we want to make sure that we say that we hope Raven gets better soon. She's going to try to be in tomorrow. If she's not able to, then we'll drive this train on down the road ourselves. With us, as always, in the booth is Connor Winton. How you doing, Connor?
Not too bad. How about you, Rob?
I'm okay. I can't hear, but
other
than that, I guess I'll make it. We might have accidentally grabbed the bad set of headphones we went to pile of headphones this morning.
I think there's one more set over there, so.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, so we'll muddle through till the break, and then we'll see what's up. But welcome in, everybody. We're glad to get your Monday morning started, guys. I'm sorry to tell you, but it's Monday morning again. We're going to get through this work week. We're going to get through it together, I promise. We're going to have a great show this morning. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of Main Street Journal news, a lot of national and international news we may very well touch on. You can catch us on the Facebook Live. We want to appreciate everybody that's already jumping in the comments on the Facebook Live. Good morning, Dwayne. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Donnie. Whether you guys know anything about electricity or not, glad to see you on the Facebook this morning. Glad to see you on the radio. You could be on the YouTube. You could be on the link. You could be on the good old-fashioned terrestrial radio. However you're joining us, we're darn glad to have you. So welcome in. Like I say again, I am Rob. We're going to be talking about all kinds of great things this morning. We're hoping to have Tourism and Marketing Director Jordan Pupols from the city of McMinnville on the show in the second hour. We'll be glad to take you guys' phone calls on any topic you want to talk about or any topic you don't want me to talk about. Whatever you say, we're going to do it. This is your show as much as it is ours. Connor?
Yes.
Coming off the weekend, my man. How was yours?
It was a decent weekend.
You had a decent weekend. Well,
didn't do a lot, but.
Did you leave the house?
I did leave the house.
Well, that's good. It's always good to get out. It was too pretty to not.
It was really nice this weekend.
Some of the guys went to the golf course.
Oh.
I did not go to the golf course this weekend. We were occupied. You know, it was Parker's birthday this weekend.
Well, happy belated birthday to Parker.
Yeah, my man Parker turned 14 this weekend. So yesterday he and I went to the Park Theater, saw the Diary of the Wimpy Kid play. You know, we had Mia on last week talking about her Diary of a Wimpy Kid play. I went and saw that. Everybody seemed to enjoy that.
You got your best Siskel and Ebert?
We did. We sat and we ate popcorn and we chuckled and laughed.
So good show?
Yeah, pretty good show. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of folks in that show. I'm sure that took some putting together, so good job to those guys. It's always weird when it ends. You're like, oh, gee, what do we do now?
Yeah.
No more rehearsals, no more shows, no more costumes.
You dedicate quite a bit of time.
Usually it's around 8 to 10 weeks. Yeah.
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 I remember doing it up at the Cannon County Arts Center.
Mm-hmm. What were you in at Cannon County Arts Center?
I was in the one that the Huckleberry Finn adaptation.
Big River.
Big River. There we go.
Big River with Mike. Mike. He played Jim.
Oh, Michael McGee.
Mike McGee. Yeah. Yeah, I know Mike. Yeah.
And I did that one, and I did Babe the Musical. I did a few when I was a kid.
I didn't know you had the theater bug.
Yeah, and then very quickly I was like, yeah, this may not be for me. Mainly it was remembering lines and then not cursing.
Good point. Not cursing into a hot mic when you're backstage.
Yeah.
You only learn that lesson. You only have to learn that lesson once.
Luckily, I was never really mic'd up. I just had to yell my lines a lot.
I understand. I tell you, it's weird without Raven in here, man.
It is weird. I mean, she adds a certain amount of...
One thing, I have to look at the door, which I don't enjoy, because I'm always afraid somebody's going to come in.
Yeah.
I don't like to sit facing a door. When you go to a restaurant, you face the door or back to the door guy?
Face the door. I don't like my back to a door.
My dad was like that, like to face the door. Like somebody's going to come in and challenge you to a gunfight.
I mean, just in case. You never know nowadays.
Well, especially in our line of work, yeah. Somebody could come in and think we're a couple of knobs. They want to take us out. But I like to sit with my back to the door. Give them at least one shot.
I went to too many bars and made too many people mad.
Well, I can imagine that.
I always sat with me facing the door at the bar.
That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Everybody's on. Hey, good morning, my sister. Good morning, Retha.
Well, speaking of
Dwayne caught my joke, so good morning.
Your sister, there's an archery tournament this weekend, yeah?
There wasn't. Oh, yeah, that was another thing I did this weekend.
Sorry, I know that's news, but...
This weekend seemed so packed. I'd forgotten that Saturday morning it began with a trip out to Deborah to watch the archery tournament.
Yeah.
Saw my man Luke. Luke was in the archery tournament. Fired a 209 at it. Not his best ever, but not his worst and better than last time.
Oh, that's good.
I asked Luke when he was done, did you try your best? He said, yeah. I said, dude, that's all anybody can ask of you, brother. But boy, oh, howdy, if we had been attacked, if Iran had come knocking on the door out in Deborah over the weekend, they'd have run into a buzzsaw because there were a lot of kids with a lot of bows, and those kids were pretty darn accurate. I think Luke's team had 40 kids just from his school.
And he's Cookeville, correct?
He is Cookeville. He's Prescott South Middle School. Yeah, from Cookeville, Tennessee. When I got there, all the local teams were finished, and I caught a couple of side eyes. I'm not going to name names. You know who you are. Caught a couple of side eyes, like, oh, here comes Main Street Media blowing in. Of course, I had the Main Street Media. I think I had the Main Street Media gear on anyway. Here comes Main Street Media blowing in. All the local schools have shot. Nobody said anything because I was dying to just shoot back. Yeah, I'm not here to see you. We've already sent 2 people to this archery tournament this weekend. I'm number 3. I'm here for Prescott.
Well, those first 2 got stray arrows to the leg.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's...
the one they shot at Jeff wasn't a stray.
That was on purpose.
That was 100% on purpose.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know why that Eastside kid's got beef with Simmons, but...
Everybody's got beef with Simmons, apparently.
At some point, you're going to get it. Everybody sooner or later is going to get beef with Simmons. But, yeah, came in, did a little work after the archery tournament. Jeff was here doing work. It was a very strange weekend.
Yeah.
Went back to Murfreesboro on Sunday, and back. Got my Toots burger on. Sunday night.
Are you you don't get the wings or?
Okay. Just you wait in Riggins. Burger with a side of 5 wings.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you knock it down at Toots.
Which location?
Oh wait, they're not a sponsor. This would be that's how you do it at the restaurant in Rutherford County that's name is Onomatopoeia.
Yep.
There we go. It sounds like toot.
The you go to the one off of what is it?
The original Northwest Broad, man.
Okay, that's what I was
gotta go to Broad
ask.
Street. Yeah,
because I've got the one now out towards like Blackman. That
not me. I'm an original man.
Yeah,
I've been going there since the namesake burger on Tuesdays was $2.
it's not $2 anymore.
It's $6.99 on Tuesdays, which isn't that bad.
No.
The rest of the week $14.75.
Oof.
And it don't even come with fries.
That is an expensive.
That's an
burger.
expensive, but as Jules said, it's one tasty burger.
I can't believe you didn't do your full Jules impression.
No, I can't do my full Jules impression. That involves a word you can't say on the radio. All right, cats and kittens. We're going to be back with a little more town talk. When we come back, some Main Street news from the Main Street Journal. Oh, no. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing when we come back. We'll be right back.
Where can you find all of these things? Pinto bean auction, bingo, pet therapy, church services, bus trips, spa manicures, live music, an amazing beautician, and so much more. We're local. NHC Healthcare McMinnville offers all of these opportunities in addition to skilled, compassionate medical care. After all, we are taking care of people. For volunteer opportunities, contact Amanda Sane at 473-8431.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, Equal Housing Loan.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
The temperature sure can fluctuate this time of the year, but one thing that shouldn't go up and down is your internet experience. That's why at Ben Lomond Connect, we've built a multi-gig fiber network with you, the customer, in mind. No hybrid coax and struggling upload speeds. Just a true fiber to the home connection with the fastest internet speeds around. Get 1 gig, 2 gig, or 8 gig and game, stream, and work better on Ben Lomond Fiber. Leave the wild swings to Mother Nature and let us keep your internet blazing fast round the clock. For more information, call your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
Hi, folks. This is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Local, national, and everything in between. Here's the news.
Hey, welcome back into Town Talk. We might have our microphone situation figured out and our headphone situation. Who knows? When you come in and everything's over on the end table, it's kind of hard to figure out whose is what. You know what I forgot to do right out of the gate? I forgot to thank our fine sponsor at Security Federal. Hey, guys, the weather's getting warmer. Are you looking to remodel your home? Maybe it's time for a boat or a camper. Matt Ritchie and the Linden team members at Security Federal Savings Bank can help. They can make your dreams a reality. Security Federal Savings Bank, the friendliest bank in town. They're an equal housing lender, member FDIC. Give them a call today. They're over here in historic downtown McMinnville. There. Now we got that bill paid for at least a minute. Whew. My goodness. Once again, I'm Rob. Raven's out. Eric Durham's asking what kind of field trip did y'all send Raven on? No, Raven's out under the weather today. We're hoping to get her back as quickly as she can possibly get back. Don't forget, guys, we've got our birthday contest going on today. All you have to do is go right to our Facebook page, type in a birthday in the comments under the post that says calling all birthdays and anniversaries for March the 2nd. Comment them below. At 8:55 today, we'll announce the winner. That winner gets a free dinner certificate from our own local Captain D's. They've been doing it for 50 years, and they're still a great little seafood place. And Connor, there's something new.
What's new?
What's new with you? Have you heard about the new Breakfast Club?
I did hear about the new breakfast.
Well, this is brand new, like today new. Hey, guys, win breakfast for your team. We're introducing the Town Talk with Raven and Rob. Nothing has ever been named after me before. Town Talk with Raven and Rob and the Cafe at Tree City Breakfast Club. Every Friday, one local business is going to win breakfast and coffee on us. On us. Us?
I think us.
Like me and you?
I mean, it's probably going to be more you. I don't have any.
Not me. I'm broke as a convict. Anyway, we'll figure out who's paying for it, but you ain't. Breakfast and coffee for up to 10 from the Cafe at Tree City. Y'all know that's inside the inn at Tree City, 809 Sparta Street. No sign-ups, no forms, no hoops. No human being involved in writing that copy. Comment your business name below to enter. Oh, there's a post here, just like the breakfast thing. It says The Breakfast Club. It's got a little bitty picture of me and Raven and a cafe logo. Very cool. All you do is go in there and you comment, and holy cow, are you guys jumping on this? There's already 11, and it's not even been up there an hour. What we're doing is I'm putting them in the spinny wheel.
The spinny wheel.
You know, I love my spinny wheel. And at the end of the week, I guess I'll spin that wheel, Raggedy Man, and we'll have a winner for the free breakfast. Do you get to breakfast that day? Hey, I don't know. This is new. Do you get it the following week? Man, I don't know. This is new. But you'll get it.
Because I feel like if you got it that day, you've already probably eaten breakfast.
Probably eaten. I would say. Yeah. Maybe it's a later date. We'll figure that out with the promotions team. Right now, we got the Facebook post and a brief briefing on the thing.
Which, you know.
But we'll get you fed.
A breakfast from the cafe be pretty nice.
I hear it's the smoothest eggs in town.
See, I would never know. Can't eat eggs.
Well, I can't have the milk, so.
But, you know, there is one thing I always look for, and that's smooth eggs.
I like a nice piece of bacon on the limp side.
I don't like overly cooked bacon. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to chatter when about it.
Like eating glass.
Mm-hmm. I don't want it. So get in there on the birthdays. Get in there on the Breakfast Club. My goodness, you could be the first. Oh, you could be the very first Breakfast Club winner. Who doesn't want that?
Then you could be the first at something. No participation trophy this time.
No participation trophy this time at all. Speaking of the Cafe at Tree City, they're our new sponsor for the 7:15 segment, and it is, by the way, 7:22, so we're already running late. Check out those fresh new breakfast items served all day at the Cafe at Tree City, including Golden Crumb biscuits, breakfast biscuits with egg along with sausage or bacon, egg bites. You can get 3 cheese, bacon and cheese, or bacon hash brown, and waffles. Choice of classic red velvet and cinnamon roll waffles. Now, cinnamon roll waffle sounds like something I could
get behind.
Crush right now. I get behind that. Yeah.
Cinnamon toast crunch latte or frappe or
yeah. Don't forget your favorite brews, classic lattes, just like the cinnamon toast crunch and the fruity pebble. Or is that a frappe? That's a frappe. Classic lattes, bold espressos, frappes, refreshing cold brews, and more. Order ahead for quick pickup or curbside delivery. They'll bring it right out there to the car. That's the cafe located at the inn at Tree City on Sparta Street. And we thank them for joining up with us on the Breakfast Club promotion as well as sponsoring Town Talk. Now let's get down to business. I didn't come in here on Saturday to write copy for you not to talk about it on Monday, so here's where we're going to start. McMinnville Electric got a $8.5 million bond. The city issued it, which is a legality, a technicality. The city did not loan McMinnville Electric money. The city you have to have a municipality to get a bond, and that's what they did. This doesn't come out of your taxes, but McMinnville Electric's borrowing $8.5 million in bonds to build the new substation over at Bobby Branch, which is on Old Smithville Highway, kind of near Fire Station 2.
Okay.
If you're familiar with that.
Because the current substation is over at...
they got them all over. They got them all over. Yeah.
The one that's doing power for like most of downtown's over in Newtown, right?
I believe so, yeah. And they're also going to be doing some upgrades to those.
With that same bond money?
Yes, with that same $8.5 million. Now, my question when I heard about the $8.5 million was, how are we going to pay this back? Does this mean our electric bills are automatically going to go up? So I reached out to Brittany over at McMinnville Electric. Excuse me, Brittany Davis, the CEO and general manager at McMinnville Electric. And she was so very happy to let me know. She jumped on the chance to answer questions because she knew people would have them. And she said where they are now, according to the people they asked to look into their finances, current electric rates should be sufficient to pay this bond back. Of course, it's a 20-year bond with a really low interest rate, so 3.6997%, in case you're curious. 20-year repayment. Now, here's the thing. Everybody knows it. Your electric bill is going to go up eventually, but it's not going to go up because of this. When it comes to electric, and everybody always says, well, the TVA. And that's what's going to happen again. But they're not going to raise your bill just to pay this bond back. And the city, even though they had to approve issuance of this bond, will not be paying it back out of your property taxes or anything like that. It's not going to affect anything the city does. There just has to be a city attached to it. So, going to get that substation over there. That they've had that land for quite a while. I don't remember when they actually bought it, but they've had the land for a minute. And they're also going to be working on a couple of other substations that they've been around for a long time, decades and decades, and they need some work.
It's very good to maintain those.
Yeah. So I appreciate MES for helping to hopefully clarify this. Of course, when you post a story on Facebook, everyone on my Facebook page this weekend was an expert on either local utilities or paving. If you aren't a certified board member of a local utility, or at least have the knowledge of one, then you are an expert in paving. Which brings us to story number 2, the 3-Star Mall.
Ooh.
Friday afternoon, Building and Grounds of the County Commission, the Building and Grounds Committee met and agreed to accept an estimate from Tinsley Paving that was based on statewide rates for paving jobs done for local government agencies. They had gotten estimates from other paving companies before using just regular paving rates as if they were going to pave, the Superama parking lot, just to throw an example out there. And the Tinsley people said, hey, you guys are government. Let's use these rates. And it came out to just over $730,000 to pave the entire mall parking lot, including in front of the new health department. Now, the great thing about that is the new health department part is going to cost about $141,000. And the state is expected to pay for most, if not all, of that paving job with the health department grant money that they issued, which is why the health department's moving to the mall in the first place for you, for the rest of you Facebook experts that are jumping in the Main Street Journal feed with your comments. That's why. By the way, for those of you that said, we don't need a new parking lot, what we need is more stores to want to be in that mall. Hey, guys, think about what you just said. Would you put a store in a mall with a god-awful parking lot? Because I wouldn't. Gotta have one. Gotta have something to attract people. And like if I said, Connor doesn't need a haircut and shave. What he needs is a girlfriend. Well, you got to have one to get the other.
Yeah.
Which he didn't.
I won. I got my current situation based off my wonderful personality.
He beats the odds. Dwayne, what are you doing saying thank you for keeping us informed? You don't know nothing about electricity. But yeah, guys, again, I've said it till I'm blue in the face. Read the story before you go comment, or stop banging your head into a concrete block wall before you make a comment. Whatever it is you're doing, go the other direction. So there we are. MES borrowed a lot of money. They're going to do a lot of work with it. That will not be the reason our electric bills go up. They'll go up because everybody's bills always go up.
Yeah.
That is not the reason your December bill was higher. And the mall parking lot's going to get paved. Finally, thank you, Lord. And striped.
That'll be nice. Actually be able to see what line you're parking in.
To see where you should park is going to be the greatest thing ever.
Because I've seen some people guess where they're supposed to park. Y'all's guesswork. Oh,
you chose
Lord.
poorly. Yeah, they chose 100% poorly. There's almost 4 miles of stripes on that parking lot.
I can see that.
Because I've got the estimates from Tinsley, and and it adds it up. How many linear feet?
So is Tinsley striping the parking lot too? Or
They're paving and striping.
Okay.
The whole schmear. Everything that gets done, they're going to do. And it could actually come in under the 730.
I was about to say, because once they start doing the work.
Because once you do it, it's based on how many tons of material it takes.
Yeah. Because that's just the initial bit. And
yeah.
But
if something bad happens and they need more material, it could cost a little more.
Yeah.
But if they get out without more material.
Which, I mean, most people will overbid on a project just in case.
The great thing is they got a different rate. They got a different rate than they would have gotten if it was just a private business.
I was about to say, so
it's
if,
county government.
If it's based
so
off
all
the
guys,
county rates,
again, we're going to go back to the Facebook commenters. All the guys that are like, well, you could pave that parking lot for cheaper than that. Well, by all means, get your equipment out and come on and do it. Or come on and give the county a bid. Pour it to it, big boy. We're right up against it. It's 7:30 in the Nursery Capitol. We're going to take a quick break because we're going to try to stay on schedule today because I'm awful about that. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit of weather. We might talk a little bit of Iran.
Little Iran?
Maybe. Not Flock of Seagulls, Iran. The other one. Be right
I
back.
tell you a
Stick around.
story about the house went blue. I come home one Friday.
From the heart of Warren County, this is the Simmons Sports Minute. Jeff Simmons on the mic with today's local action. Warren County Flag Football opened its second season with a strong 25-6 win Friday night in Sparta, pulling away from White County after a shaky first half. Junior quarterback Chloe Wanamaker, the engine of last year's offense, got rolling again with 118 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 96 rushing yards. She had hit Macy McBride for the first TD of the year on a 3rd and 20 strike, then found Trinity Reynolds late in the second quarter as Warren County built a 12-0 lead. White County answered with a 66-yard run just before halftime, but the Lady Pioneers dominated from there. The defense forced 2 turnovers with interceptions by Harper Fuston and Alyssa Boyd, while Ariana Rippey added 2 sacks. Warren County now heads into its home opener Friday, March 6th at Nunley Stadium against Smyrna. That's your Simmons Sports Minute, keeping Warren County in the game.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
If you've been doing something for 10 years, it means it's important to you. Farm Credit Mid-America has been paying back their customer owners a portion of their profits in the form of patronage for 10 straight years. More than $1.75 billion, in fact. They're a cooperative owned by farmers, so they're invested in building something strong together. Patronage is an annual decision made by the Board of Directors to return earnings to eligible customers. For more information on patronage or patronage eligibility, visit fcma.com/patronage.
This weather update brought to you by Warehouse Discount Groceries.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply. Pioneer Building Supply, where good business makes good friends. Pioneer Building Supply.
That is the music for this segment. Hey, guys, welcome back into Town Talk. Oh, you just made me lose my weather. There it went. Welcome back into Town Talk. I'm Rob. Raven is out under the weather today. We wish her a speedy recovery. Get on back here, Raven, because Lord knows I can't keep track of birthdays and clocks and live reads and all that jazz. I just sit over here and yabber most of the time, and so does Connor.
Yeah.
Now we're in here all business-like.
It's weird.
It's super weird. And there's nobody to yell at us to put us in our place.
Or for us to make fun of.
That's exactly correct.
That makes me sad.
Yes.
You know.
We miss our friend because she's so easy to make fun of. So get your butt better and get your butt back in the studio. Hey, it's time for weather. Thanks to Fox 17 out of Nashville, Tennessee. The current weather in McMinnville, it's 52 degrees in the nursery capital here at 7:35 under partly cloudy skies. They say it feels like 51, so let me recant. It's 51 degrees here in the nursery capital. Today we're expected to reach 70 degrees.
70 degrees.
70 degrees
Ooh.
tonight. That's a lot of degrees for March the 2nd.
That's pretty warm right there.
The overnight low tonight's going to be 55. Tomorrow going to get up to 73 under partly cloudy skies. Winds at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Now, I'm new at this weather stuff, so I'm trying to see what's going on after that. But, here we go. We're scrolling down. It's going to stay pretty warm. Going to be kind of cloudy most of the week. You got me? It's going to be kind of cloudy, but overall warm. Tuesday, around not as warm, but Tuesday going to be around 55. Going to jump back up around 60 by Thursday. Over the weekend, high 50s, low 60s. Some thunderstorms maybe on Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see how that changes between now and the end of the week. But it's starting to look a little springish. It did not really snow on my dandelions. It spit a little, but nothing major. Didn't kill them or anything.
We're going to get to like mid-March, and it's going to be snowmageddon again.
Yeah, we'll have, spring break will hit, and it'll be 6 inches like in 93. That's always fun.
Was that your actual spring break?
I was reading the lows, man. That 50s, 60s, boys, that's lows. It's going to be 79 on Thursday.
That's 69.
It's going to be 83 on Friday.
Ooh,
I was reading the low
hot.
temps, man. Why are they putting the lows first? Yeah, it's going to be downright hot. We're going to have to whip out our short pants.
I was about to say.
Like a bunch of children. We're going to look like a bunch of little Angus Youngs running around here in the short breeches. All right, ladies. Time to get out the short shorts. Yeah, you heard it right here on Town Talk. There's your weather, courtesy of Fox 17. They're going to stay warm. Going to be so warm, it's probably going to storm Saturday and Sunday. Now, if it's going to be up that warm when it's been that cold this recently.
That's tornado time.
Batten down the hatches, y'all, because it could get nasty. Yes, sir.
Last year we got several tornado warnings and some that struck down pretty close. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe, if I remember correct, yes. I don't remember the last actual. They're certain it was a tornado that came through, but we get those straight line winds, man. Sometimes they're
already
as
pretty bad,
if not worse. Yeah.
We had a tree fall in the house twice.
That's the thing, man. When it starts to get bad like that, I look around the house like, okay, if that guy right there fell in this direction.
Which, actually, speaking of PSA, really quick, if it's going to be cheaper than a roof repair or just an entire house repair, go ahead and have somebody trim.
Yeah, have somebody come
trees.
Cut that bad boy down. We got plenty of trees. This is not the Amazon rainforest. Just come cut it down.
Most of the time, it's going to be you got Bradford pears close to the house. Just get them out, because it's going to save you a lot of money in the long run, especially if that thing falls and takes a quarter of your roof down.
Well, where I used to live, we had like oaks, 60, 70-year-old oaks, and you're not going to worry about a 60 or 70 or 100-year-old tree falling.
Yeah.
It's rooted. What you got to worry about is the limbs that fall out of it.
And that's what happened.
It happened to a car of mine once. Walked out in the yard and big old limb across the car.
That's nice.
That's a bad day.
Had
to drive out from under it.
If you can prevent that, do.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't try to do it yourself if you've never done any tree trimming like that.
No.
It's a bad idea.
If you've never cut down a tree, now is not the time to start.
Or if you do, get your buddy to film it so I have something to laugh at. Send them into Connor.Winton at MainStreetMedia.LLC.
Sure, absolutely.
We will play them on the show as long as there's no cursing on the clip.
Hey, if you need a tree guy, we can't mention any out loud because they're not sponsors, but if you need a tree guy, holler at me. Holler at your boy. I got a couple of tree guys that can hook you right up.
I thought you were going to say you do it.
No, you won't see me out there doing it. It is a weird story, though. When you reach a certain age, people just hand you things and think you know what you're doing with them.
Like chainsaws?
Like chainsaws. My friend Dwayne, years ago had a tree fall on his house out at Morris. Yeah, that Dwayne. So I get out there and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be hauling brush across the yard all afternoon.
Yeah.
So I've got my big jacket and I've got my gloves and this and this. I get to his house, he hands me a chainsaw. Never held a chainsaw in my life. He's like, yeah, cut that piece up right there. Okay. So I go to fire up the chainsaw. And I go to fire it up like a guy in a horror movie, just holding it in one hand and yank the rope with the other.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You put it on the ground and you put your foot on it and then you pull the rope.
I mean, you can do that. You just
you
don't
can.
know what you're doing.
You can if you've got, wrists like Popeye and you can keep it from pulling towards you and hitting you when it tries to start.
Yeah.
But for safety's sake, follow the instructions. But yeah, just handed me a chainsaw. Go down, boy. Okay. Not a good idea. Don't hand me a chainsaw.
What's great is whenever you hand somebody a chainsaw doesn't know what they're doing, and they just cut straight down and then get the chain stuck because they worked halfway into the tree, not.
And it pinches itself back on it. Yeah.
Yeah. I watched somebody go through 6 chainsaws one time. It's hilarious.
Just because you're of a certain age. I reached a certain age and thought I could ride a motorcycle, even though I never had.
How'd that go?
I rode it around my mother's house and hit the house 3 times. House only has 4 sides. I hit 3 of them.
Did you try to go through the front door?
I tried to make a new door on the end. Hey, in serious news, I'm sure that most of you by now have heard the U.S. and Israel bombed Iran this weekend. It's been described as major combat operations by President Trump, and the Pentagon has dubbed it Operation Epic Fury. EF, Connor. You know what else starts with EF? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Iran's leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, that's not the Khomeini that we knew in the 70s, y'all. This is the new one. He was killed in the bombings, they've reported. Iran has confirmed. People in Iran are cheering in the streets. Others are grieving. An anchor for Iran's state-sponsored news cried. Well, he lost his sponsor. The president says 48 high-ranking Iranian officials were killed. At least 3 U.S. troops to this point have been killed. They say the story is that Iran was close to having nuclear capabilities and missiles that could reach the U.S. Now, not everybody is confirming that, but the president said to NBC the main reason for the bombings was they, quote, weren't willing to stop their nuclear research. Immediate retaliation from the Iranians, resulting in some American soldiers getting killed. We have 40,000 troops in that part of the country, or that part of the world, I should say.
Also at the UAE.
Mm-hmm. And here closer to home, guys, don't try to tell you how to live your life here on Town Talk, but if you need gas, I'd go get some.
Yep.
And I'd get it quick because 1 in every 5 barrels of oil produced goes through the Strait of Hormuz, which is controlled by Iran.
And guess what's probably about to close?
Yes. So, oil prices immediately shot up after the attacks. A lot of it hinges on the Straits of Hormuz, this report says. If oil shipments get delayed, prices could go. They will go even higher.
We're going to go back to seeing $3 a gallon.
Yeah, we 100% are. So fill her up, Buttercup, if you got the means.
I'm probably actually going to go fill up today. The funny thing that I see out of this is, okay, yeah, we know
CBS says now it's 4 U.S. troops that have been confirmed killed.
Which
4 people is 4 too many, but 4, it's not going to be just 4.
We had the Iranian nuclear deal.
Right.
I think that was signed somewhere in around 2013, I believe, and then was swiftly pulled out of. And so we knew they were working on nuclear materials, but they were super far away from making nuclear missiles from everything that I'd read during the first deal. You know who we also said had weapons of mass destruction?
Iraq.
Where were those?
Mm-hmm.
You ever find them? I don't recall.
I mean, a lot of countries feel the same way America feels. Canada has come out in support of this action. The UK, Germany, and France said they're ready to take defensive action.
UK
They're
is
in
actually
close contact with the U.S. and with Israel, but they'd like to see sides get back to negotiating a solution to this that's not violent. The Pope has come out against the spiral of violence. He said the only real peace is achieved, quote, through a reasonable, authentic, and responsible dialogue. Yeah, it's hard to say, hey, we shouldn't be doing this while you're in the middle of doing it.
That was because they were in peace talks, or in negotiation right before the strikes. And it's like, you have to finish the negotiation before you go strike the country.
One would
in
think,
my opinion.
I mean, if you're having quote unquote peace talks, if you're having negotiations and nobody has stood up and pushed the table over and said, well, forget this.
This wasn't a game of Monopoly.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Last night on the news, they were saying that Congress, some members of Congress, mainly Democratic members of Congress, obviously, are saying that the president didn't ask for congressional approval to do this. Well, the president doesn't have to ask for congressional
Unless
approval.
it's for an act, like full-on declaration of war.
Congress can actually declare war, which they haven't done since 1941.
Yeah.
So, don't know who those young congressmen are, but they should read a history book, read the Constitution. And he doesn't have to ask you for permission. He still is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. So, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your point of view, the president of the United States can do exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah.
He could put boots on the ground there if he wanted to. Right now, we don't have them. We're firing from Navy ships hundreds of miles away. And hopefully this will end quickly, if we may editorialize. Hopefully this will end quickly with as few lives lost as possible. And we can go back to the peace and stability that is the Middle East and has been for all these years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Every time
an oasis of peace.
It seems
Iran.
like anytime somebody tries to go solve it, it just doesn't end well for anyone.
They've fought each other since the Israelites and the Philistines.
Which also, by the way, the creation of Israel probably didn't help matters either.
They have fought each other since Cain versus Abel.
Yeah.
Guys, they're always going to fight. I'm not going to get into the religious implications of any of this, but they're always going to fight until nobody fights anymore.
And there wasn't really big borders either for a long time. That's probably what's made it worse.
Yeah.
Is defining countries.
So we aren't officially at war, but the president does have to notify Congress within 48 hours of committing troops, which he did. Troops can be there up to 60 days unless they sign off, which they will. Plus, and then they have 30 days to withdraw. So we're going to be there a minute. We're going to be there 90 days, even if Congress wags their finger at him and says, get those guys out of here. We're going to at least be there 90 days. And more people are going to die, and more homes and buildings and hospitals and schools are going to be destroyed. It is war. You can call it a conflict. You can call it epic fury. Whatever you can call it, a distraction. You can call it whatever you want to call it. The bottom line is people are going to die. And hopefully it'll end quick. My 2 cents. More Town Talk when we come back.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
Hi, I'm Chris Chalvin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford. Reddick Brown Ford is your hometown dealership, and we treat people the way neighbors should. Right now, on all new Fords, you pay what we pay. No markups, no games, just a fair deal. Come see us at Reddick Brown Ford. We're doing right by people still matters.
Reddick Brown Ford, built on spits with thank the Lord. If you're looking for a heart that roars, you're riding in a Reddick Brown Ford. Oh, yeah.
Hi, folks. This is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
I Can Only Imagine 2, rated PG. Goat, rated PG. Scream 7, rated R. Zootopia 2, rated PG. Wuthering Heights, rated R.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
Fit was I for the Scarlet.
Who is that? Is that him?
No. That's not the guy that we're giving tickets away.
Oh, who is that?
Coulter Walt. Do you want to take a guess how old that guy is?
He sounds 83, but he's probably like 17.
He's 26 now.
26.
Or he may be 30 now. I can't remember.
That's perfect. The world's passing me by like I'm tied to a tree. Hey, welcome back into Town Talk, everybody. It's 7:52. Hope you're getting your Monday started on the right foot. We're certainly trying. In case you didn't know what Connor and I were talking about earlier just a second ago when I said, is that him? Larry Fleet is coming to the Park Theater. When is that Larry Fleet
I believe
show?
that's going to be Friday.
My Park Theater sheet is over there in that wherever they piled all of our stuff. So, yeah, coming right up. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets.
2
on
tickets.
Thursday. We're gonna do it the way that it seems like you guys want us to do it. We're gonna put a Facebook post up,
and it's going to be very, very simple instructions.
Very simple instructions.
You have to like the Park Theater page on Facebook.
Okay.
Share the post. And then comment who you want to go with you.
Oh, you put down who you want to go with.
Yep.
Okay. And if you do those 3 things,
then
you're going to be
entered
eligible
to win,
and we'll draw a winner from those that do those 3 things. See Larry Fleet, apparently a hot ticket. When they announced he was coming, people got very excited about Larry Fleet. He's someone that's much loved in that musical genre.
I think singer-songwriter.
Kind of the Americana type.
Yeah.
Is that how you describe him? Maybe not Americana. Right. Maybe a little more toward the countryside.
I know he's got co-writes with a bunch of people.
Because your dad and I once defined Americana as rock songs sung with a Southern accent.
Pretty much, yeah. I know they've got the Americana Awards up in Nashville, and Tyler Childers won for Americana.
Is that Monty's boy that plays golf?
No, that would be hilarious. And he got up there and he's like, I don't even know what Americana is, but I saw my name on here, so I figured I'd show up, but I don't consider myself much of an Americana artist. So Americana has a bunch of definitions. If you like good music, I'd say go, but they're sold out.
Wow.
So this may be your only chance.
This show
to
is
go,
sold out.
from what I read.
So if you don't have tickets yet, the only way you can get them is to win them. So
and double check that for yourself because I'm still kind of tired.
Better
But
get on in there. Well, I will double check that. I'm going to go right to my McMiddleParkTheater.com page. Pow, pow, pow. Get tickets now, it says. Larry Fleet, get tickets.
any tickets?
I'm scrolling. I see all gray, man.
All gray.
0 seats remaining on the main floor, 0 seats remaining in the balcony. The only way, Town Talk family, to get tickets to see this show is to win them. And you're going to have your chance on Thursday. You'll be looking for that Facebook post later today, I understand. So you want to get in. Enter early, enter often. Increase your chances to go see Larry Fleet and his band with a beat. Hey, Connor.
Yes.
Got one thing to say to you.
What's that?
That wasn't Jim Carrey. Have you heard this controversy over the weekend?
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing a little bit about that.
Last week, Jim Carrey shows up at a French award show, and dude, I'm telling you, I've seen pictures of him side by side. That guy that showed up in France was not Jim Carrey. I'm not saying it was a clone, but I am saying this. Jim Carrey is the exact kind of cat that would get a Jim Carrey lookalike.
Yeah.
And say, hey, go accept this award for me. This will be funny, but never let on. He's the exact guy that would do that.
Well, and it was funny, too, because everybody's been
I don't think something bad's happened to
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. I don't think he's being held against his will somewhere. I don't think he's dead. I think he's sitting around watching this all weekend long, kicking his feet in the air and laughing like Fire Marshal Bill.
Oh, yeah.
And by the way, no, Jim Carrey did not just walk into the studio, if you're listening on the radio. That was just a flawless Fire Marshal Bill imitation.
Yeah, oh, yeah. But if you are listening on the radio, Conway Twitty and the ghost of Conway Twitty and Ronnie Millsap do come into the studio.
They might have the day off today.
Yeah.
Because, guys, we haven't received one birthday comment on the birthday post.
I want to need to find out soon.
And I did hit refresh, Raven. Anyway, Jim Carrey received a Lifetime Achievement Award at something in France, and he wasn't unrecognizable. He kind of looked like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Maybe he'd had some work done at first. But, man, the more you look, and when you look at them side by side.
If you drink enough, you'll see Jim Carrey.
If you squint your eyes really tight.
And put it on horse blinders.
There's a quote in this story that says, one person completely unaware of the hypocrisy said, quote, I'm no conspiracy theorist, but that's not Jim Carrey. So,
which automatically makes you conspiracy.
Which automatically says that you own up to a conspiracy theory.
You know what's crazy, though, especially over the last few years? The conspiracy theorists are slowly having their conspiracy theories proven, which makes me so upset. Because I've dogged on them for years.
Well, there are a few that I don't want to give any credence to, but there are some that you really got to stop and that make you stop and think.
I think we can finally put all the JFK conspiracies to bed.
Yeah.
Like, those have been disproven. But the whole cabal of, like, elites and their weird little islands and stuff.
The Pentaveret?
Like, the Illuminati and all that stuff. Like,
you think that exists?
Well, it's slowly starting to show itself through the, like, Epstein Island thing.
Oh, hey. I'm not getting into all that.
But it makes me so upset that Alex Jones was kind of right about something.
Now, that in itself makes me super upset.
Like, because I cannot stand Alex Jones. He's funny for a laugh sometimes.
But they're not, I mean.
But I don't watch on his official page. I watch it as a pirated clip.
Good idea.
I don't want to give that man any money.
So,
plus, he needs all the money he can because he still has that, like, I think, what, 1.2.
Yeah, he's getting sued.
It's like a $100 million lawsuit that he lost against the parents of Sandy Hook, which good.
Yeah, good for him. And good for them.
Yeah, good for them, not him.
So we're going to find out. I mean, Jim Carrey and this guy, I think, are going to show up at the same place. They're going to get out of a limousine holding hands, dressed as Jack and Jill or Raggedy Ann and Andy or something.
That would actually
something
be
super
really good.
weird. Ever since he played Andy Kaufman, he's just been
off the rails.
Yeah,
which actually
way weirder than he was before, and he was pretty darn weird before.
Man on the Moon is a good movie, by the way.
Great movie.
If anybody wants to go see it,
but he went round the bend, as they say. I hope it is a lookalike. I hope they find out that it's his Tony Clifton.
Watch it just be like he just found another dude in Canada. Was like, Hey, you want to be me over
Probably
in
his
France?
cousin or something.
That would actually be great. I hope it is.
Perfect. He'll let us know. We got to take a break. When we come back, good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We're going to have Jordan Pupols in here talking all things McMinnville tourism. Stick around. You're listening to Town Talk.
As the midnight moon was drifting through the lazy sway of the tree, I saw the look in your eyes, looking into the night, not seeing what you wanted to see. Darling, don't say a word, I've already heard what your body's saying to mine. You're tired of
Talk Radio, WBMC, and translator W249DQ McMinnville, WBMC.
For over 60 years, one name has stood for trust, value, heritage, and exceptional care. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta, Tennessee. From their outstanding service department to a fine selection of quality new and used vehicles, they're committed to doing things the right way. So whether you're looking for a new Chevrolet, car, truck, or SUV, you'll find real savings and the kind of stellar customer service that keeps people coming back for years to come. Ed Rogers Chevrolet in Sparta. The best deal and service you won't find anywhere else.
The temperature sure can fluctuate this time of the year, but one thing that shouldn't go up and down is your internet experience. That's why at Ben Lomond Connect, we've built a multi-gig fiber network with you, the customer, in mind. No hybrid coax and struggling upload speeds. Just a true fiber to the home connection with the fastest internet speeds around. Get 1 gig, 2 gig, or 8 gig and game, stream, and work better on Ben Lomond Fiber. Leave the wild swings to Mother Nature and let us keep your internet blazing fast round the clock. For more information, call your local BLC office or go to benlomondconnect.com. Some exclusions may apply.
We've all been there. Too much stuff and no place to put it. If you're feeling claustrophobic from the clutter, we're here to help. With more than 60 years serving our area, McMinnville Moving and Storage will come to your home, help you pack up those things taking up space, and move them into our modern, secure, climate-controlled storage units. Moving? Well, whether it's around the corner or across the country, McMinnville Moving and Storage's team of professionals are here to help. Get a quote now by calling 931-473-2805 or see us online at McMinnvilleMoving.com. McMinnville Moving and Storage. We move your memories to your future.
Good morning from Town Talk on WBMC. I'm Rob.
And I'm Raven, and we're inviting local businesses to join the Town Talk Breakfast Club.
Here's how it works. Just go to the Town Talk Facebook page, find the Breakfast Club post, and comment your business name to enter.
Every Friday, we'll draw one lucky winner live on air,
and you'll win a free fresh breakfast from your team at the cafe at Tree City.
They've rolled out a delicious new breakfast menu, fresh-made favorites, morning classics, and yes, coffee is included.
Join the Town Talk Breakfast Club, only on WBMC.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Look who made our guest happy. She's bebopping all over the joint in here. Welcome back to Town Talk, everybody. We're in the second big hour of your Monday morning Town Talk. Hope if you got to get out and go to work today that you have a great one. If your kids have to go to school, hope you've already got them there because the little Peckerwoods are late now. It's 8:06 in the nursery capital, and we want to let you know this portion of the program brought to you by Pioneer Lanes. Did you know Pioneer Lanes is the perfect place for any occasion? We're talking about birthday parties, company parties, church group events, fields, trips for your school class, even a private event. Pioneer Lanes is absolutely perfect. Check out their new website with a full kitchen menu at pioneerlanestn.com for hours, prices, how to get a pro shop appointment, or inquiries about booking one of those aforementioned private events. Check out their newly renovated and expanded arcade and pool room. Don't forget about the weekend bowling specials every week. They're right over there where they've always been, guys, 200 Hobson Street in McMinnville. We'll see you at the alley. Come on over to a bowl line. While we were away, we were joined by one of our favorite regular guests, Tourism and Marketing Director for the City of McMinnville, Jordan Pupols. Jordan, how in the world are you this morning?
I'm doing just fine. Do I have a mic?
Yeah, you got a mic.
Okay.
I can hear you talking.
I can't hear myself. So.
You probably got bad headphones. Yeah, they take them off and they chuck them around the room, and who knows what happens to them.
Well, as long as you can hear me,
I can
that's
hear
all
you.
that matters. Guys,
if you're into Facebook and you can't hear Jordan, just let us know, and we'll tell her to talk louder. She's soft-spoken anyway. But Jordan, how are things? Let's go back for people that might not know you. Maybe this is their first day on Town Talk. You've passed the 1 year mark.
I am.
As tourism director.
Yes, indeed.
You're a year and change. How much change are we talking about?
I think I got 3 months as of Friday. A year and 3 months.
A year and a quarter. 1.25 years if you're scoring at home, or even if you're by yourself. Now, when you came in, how'd they sell you on it? What made you say, I want to apply for that job? I want to get that job. The big fat paycheck?
Well, I am still a public servant. But honestly, it was just the job description. You know, when I tell other people who I am in a job, I say I'm a systems builder. I build systems or I fix systems and I make them efficient and effective. And when I looked at the job description, that's really what it said to me. And it looked like a really fun way to build systems because tourism is a fun job. Let's just all be honest. I mean, if you get to be paid to go in a cave one day or to go kayaking one day. That's a pretty good
Now, you're
gig.
not getting paid to be a tourist. Right.
You need to experience
You're getting paid to sell
things.
those experiences.
Now, I will tell you, there have been many times
Because if they want to pay me to float the river, they can pay me in lattes. They could pay me in, a 12-pack.
Let's be clear that I'm not out on the river in a cave daily.
Okay, not daily.
This happens once every couple months, and it is important for me as the person promoting these assets to understand exactly what they are. If I had never been in Cumberland Caverns before, it'd be a little hard for me to tell other people why to go there.
So on the day-to-day, you're not out being a tourist. You're coming up with new and creative ways to promote McMinnville and its tourism activities that bring people in. That's your job.
Yes.
Bring people into McMinnville.
Well, and
so
not
that when
just
they
bring
get here,
people in.
so that when they get here, they spend money. That's
Yes.
your job.
That is exactly correct. So I knew I shouldn't have stopped you because I knew you knew it's not just bringing people here, and it's not just bringing people from surrounding counties here. It's bringing people from farther and farther away, because the farther away they are, the longer the stay, and the longer the stay, the more money they spend. Really, the most important part of it for me is that when they come here, they are contributing to this community by supporting our small businesses, by spending money and generating tax revenue, which, as we all know, has a ton of wonderful repercussions for, not repercussions, but, tons of wonderful things for the city. It creates jobs, it keeps our small businesses vibrant, and it helps fund our governments.
Now, your department is funded by city budget, and it's city budget time. It'll be here before we know it. And a lot of the money that they use to fund you comes from, we've referred to it over and again as the hotel motel tax.
Yeah.
Now, you're not just trying to get people into town to stay in hotels and motels. You're hoping that they spend money all over.
Yeah.
Because if they eat at the cafe at Tree City and have breakfast in the morning, well, there's sales tax dollars that come into the city.
That's
if they buy
exactly
their
right.
gas at Village Amico or whatever it's called now, it's neither Village nor an Amico station because I'm 1,000 years old.
Any
But
gas
you
station.
know where
Let's
I'm
say any gas station.
You guys know what I'm talking about. If they buy their gas along the strip, that money goes right into the city coffers. So that's sales tax money.
That's right.
If they buy a pack of cookies, anything they do, anybody that comes in from out of town, it adds to it. And they're also supporting people we know who might work in those places.
Yes.
And everybody that those people's paychecks go to support.
So just to throw a couple statistics at you, in 2024, visitors contributed $21.4 million in spending to the county here in Warren. And that right there equates to $588,500 in local option sales tax. So that went into the county government, that went into the city government. We're looking at gas tax revenue. For Warren County, all that occupancy tax goes straight to the school system. So they're not just contributing to my sole department, the tourism department, when they come here. They are contributing to our school systems. They're contributing to our general funds. They're really pumping quite a bit of money into this county and city.
Now that you've done this for a year and then some, what's something about marketing the city of McMinnville and trying to draw people in that has surprised you? Is it something that ended up being easier in your thought? Something that you thought, wow, I thought people would really be into this?
I think, we really started our efforts at a very, at a time that really worked well with what the trends of tourism are. In general, we're seeing this shift from individuals wanting to go to larger metropolitan cities, the main tourism attractions, and instead they're wanting these quaint, authentic experiences, and they want to do that through different avenues. They want to do it through connecting with nature. They want to do it through relaxation. They want to do it through unique experiences, through culinary experiences. And we, as a city and county, we have each and every one of those in such a perfect way for this new trend. And so it's really just fit very well into the evolution of tourism over the last couple of years, what we have here.
We're a little day tripper, aren't we? I've met several people in the last year or so that maybe they're in Nashville for some big business event, and they've got a day or a half a day between workshop seminars. Let's shoot down to McMinnville.
Absolutely.
They've got a really cool park. They've got a cave. They've got a this, that.
Our downtown.
Yeah.
I mean,
they've got a historic
Nashvillians just
downtown
come
with
to
a
our
lot
downtown.
of places to eat and shop, and they just make a day of it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean,
could we
Nashvillians.
get the Beatles music? Day
Say again?
Tripper? Could we get the Beatles song Day Tripper and throw together a marketing thing? And if you do, can I have a little taste of what it brings us?
I think we could look into that.
Very cool.
And certainly, I don't want to, day trippers do account for a tremendous amount of visitor
Well,
spending.
they're not
and
staying
so-
in a hotel, obviously.
Right, but they
but
are
they're
an
bringing in.
important piece of our pie. There is absolutely no doubt. I mean, I think in the last 2 months here since the year began, 38% of our visitors are Nashvillians, and only probably about 6% of those stay in accommodations. So, I mean, that is a massive part of our spending. It's attributed to day trippers, and so that's not something that I ever overlook or ever underappreciate. But it is, of course, always my ultimate goal to get overnight stays or 2-night stays or, even hopefully up to 4 or 5, because when an individual stays overnight, they spend 186% more.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's like every business, whether you're in tourism or whether you change oil for a living, it's all about can you get money and can you get more.
Right.
So,
and so we want to make sure we're squeezing every dollar.
Got to squeeze them where we can.
And I heard one of the mayors from one of the eastern cities had said something in about tourism, and I just thought it was so perfect. He said, he's like, what I want to do with my money is I want to buy a big billboard right at the edge of town. It says, welcome to, let's say, McMinnville. Welcome to McMinnville. We're about to separate you from your money.
I know somebody that can make that happen.
And that is tourism.
That's tourism.
We're about to separate you from your money.
Hey, we're right up against it. It's 8:16 already. We got to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the recent successes and recent projects that tourism and marketing has put together and some things that are coming up.
That sounds great.
So we'll be right back with Jordan Pupols. You're listening to Town Talk WBMC. Stick with us.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball.
Do you want to know what makes NHC Healthcare Warren County's finest and the best of the best? Let me tell you. It's partners like Diane Wood and Hobie Stewart who put their hearts into everything they do. It's also volunteers like Peggy, Miss Scarlett, Garrett, and John who are dedicated to brightening the patient's days. To see them in action, visit us at 928 Old Smithville Road, where we are caring in a better way, day by day.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. Let me, Sabrina Keaton, help you turn your life goals into accomplishments. Here at Security Federal Savings Bank, we can assist you with buying a car, debt consolidation, purchasing a home, or remodeling your current home. Whatever your needs are, we will keep it simple at Security Federal Savings Bank. We look forward to serving you and building relationships that last generations. Security Federal Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Pioneer Building Supply, we're your one-stop shop for lumber, tools, and building supplies. Whether you're tackling a major renovation or just need a few materials for a small project, we've got you covered. From framing to finishing touches, we have the products and expertise to help you get the job done right. Stop by and see us today at 231 Northgate Drive, Suite 250, McMinnville, or give us a call at 931-473-7777. Our friendly, knowledgeable team is always ready to help you with whatever you need for your next project. For 50 years, Pioneer Building Supply has been the trusted name in construction materials. We've built our reputation on quality, service, and the commitment to your success. Pioneer Building Supply, building your dreams since 1975.
Pioneer Building Supply.
Pioneer Building Supply, where good business make good friends.
Pioneer Building Supply.
McMinnville, you're a part of me. McMinnville, McMinnville, Tennessee. There's nothing like you anywhere around. I'm proud to say you're my hometown.
Feeling awful and don't know what you've got? Flu, strep, COVID, even a cold sore. Skip the long wait and head straight to Graves Family Pharmacy. We offer test and treat right here, right now. Get tested, get answers, and get the medication you need in one stop. No long lines, no wasted time, just local care from people you trust.
Graves Family Pharmacy. Test it, treat it, feel better fast.
McMinnville, Tennessee.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah. Some call me the gangster of love. Some people call me more.
We are indeed back on the radio. We're just over here ratchet jawing during the break. Welcome back into Town Talk. You know, it's the time in Town Talk where once again we thank one of our fine sponsors, and I don't know where my live read copy got off to over the weekend, so we're just going to talk about Reddick Brown Ford just off the cuff, man. Reddick Brown Ford is an absolutely stellar Ford dealer right here in Warren County. All you got to do is make that short drive up Highway 55. Go see Chris Chaffant and the rest of his staff, where they have hassle-free, pressure-free salesmen that will let you make the entire process easy. From driving onto the lot to test driving to driving home in that brand new Ford car, truck, or SUV, they've got prices that'll make you smile and vehicles that'll get you many a mile. I just made that up off the top of my head, Jordan. It
was very impressive.
I should go into the marketing business.
You should.
Check out their selection at ReddickBrownFord.com. Go out and see the guys. And when you do, make sure to tell them that old Rob and Raven and Connor said, hey, what's up? Oh, don't forget right now, you pay what they pay or less. 0% invoice pricing plus 0% APR on select F-150s. That's Reddick Brown Ford. Check out their new jingle when you hear it on the radio. It's a banger. We appreciate all their support. Now we're back with Tourism and Marketing Director for the City of McMinnville, Jordan Pupols. And Jordan, you just had an event through the month of February that just wrapped up.
It did.
The Alice in Winterland. How did it go?
You know, so it closed on Saturday night, and it's Monday morning, so I've not had the opportunity
Haven't
to
crunched the numbers.
I haven't, you know.
But what's word on the street?
I mean, so I haven't had, you know, the opportunity to get around and talk to everybody yet, but I've been watching Facebook, and it really did seem like some people had a ton of fun with it, which I just love. And, you know, what we had said from the beginning, you know, we know this of events. The vast majority of the time, they're not an absolute just home run success in the first year. It takes about 3 years for something to really take off because people don't know what it is. They're confused. It takes them a while to really understand what's going on and how they participate. And so we just agreed with all the participating businesses that we were going to meet up after this was finished. We're going to have a hot wash, talk through how things went, you know, if we want to do it again. How would we want to do it? Would we want to do things differently?
What would you change if necessary?
What would we change if necessary? And so we just all went into it with that understanding that this was something that we were going to try. We were going to have fun with it. And, you know, we'd look at it when we were finished and if do we want to do it again? And if so, how do we improve it so it's even better next year?
I'd say that's something you would do for almost every tourism project, right? I mean, you're not going to say, like, do we want to stop letting people come to Rock Island or things like that. But anytime you do a special one-off that you're hoping is an annual, you come back at the end and say, well, what could we change?
I mean,
what could we improve?
I mean, that's the way I function as a person.
Of course, it probably didn't help matters, and I'm just spitballing. I don't know what the final numbers are going to be. Probably didn't help matters that a couple of the winter wonderland weekends, especially, were in the low to mid 70s. Doesn't exactly get you thinking about.
No, it doesn't really give you that Winterland vibe.
An ice-coated fantasy world.
And it had been brought up, you know, already, you know, do we want to do it again next year? And one of the ideas was, yeah, let's consider doing it again next year, but let's change the theme annually. So next year we could do Yellow Brick Road.
Okay.
And Warren Arts was in the room at that time. They're like, you know, if we start planning ahead of time, we could have our plays that we do at the Park Theater aligning with whatever theme you all pick. And so the idea, if we were to continue, would probably be a little bit bigger. We did put this together kind of last minute, right after the holiday season. So I think there's a lot of potential moving forward. And I am excited to see the numbers because even if, you know, I didn't have expectations going into it because it was a first-year attempt.
And it was very, very new, something very new and unique.
And very last minute as well. And so I didn't go into it with expectations, but I think any way we come out of it, seeing spending in our downtown, that was the purpose. And so as long as there was spending in our downtown, that's meaningful to our businesses. And I've seen a couple people and talked to a couple people that said, I've gone into businesses I've never gone into. I spent money in businesses I wouldn't have spent money in this month. And so, even if it was a few people that did that, then it's meaningful and it matters because it supported our small businesses and grew awareness of our downtown.
So I know you've also had some meetings recently about some of this rebranding and things. You've had some, what's the words, focus groups have been coming together.
Yes.
A lot of meetings, a lot of people from Main Street McMinnville, a lot of people from Main Street Media, a lot of people from the Main Street Journal, 0 people that share my name or address were invited, but that's
I truly
fine.
did not think
That's
you'd be
fine.
interested, Rob.
That's fine. And you're correct, I would not be interested.
I
But
didn't want
did
you to
meet with-
feel-
You did meet with just various and sundry. I mean, Jennifer was in one meeting. She told me who was there. Seth was in a meeting and told me who was in his. And so lots of people from around town coming together. What were you talking about in those meetings? Is this all about that rebranding that we've talked about on the air before?
That's those 4 groups of those 4 specific focus groups were regarding the rebranding and the identity. And so again, what we're talking about in that right now, the tagline is "Life is in full bloom," which is lovely, but it's very nursery centric. And again, the purpose is not to take away our moniker or our identity of nursery capital of the world, but we have to understand that those are 2 separate things. Like that's an economy that supports the county. It is not a tourism asset that visitors truly come here, spend money and time in the community for, because there are 8 nurseries that sell or
They
don't
don't drive down to look at the fields.
No, and maybe 1 or 2 people do. It's
On
possible.
the way in, they look and say, "Oh, isn't this pretty?" But
Yes.
that's not why they came.
No, but to build an entire tourism department off of the nursery industry is no longer a viable option. And so it's just looking at really what are our visitor face, and not just what are our visitor and tourism assets, but which ones actually bring money into our communities. So it's great to say, yes, we have Rock Island State Park. It's incredible. It's obviously one of the top state parks in the state. But is it really bringing money into the community, or are people kind of going there using a free resource and then kind of just moseying back out of here? So are they just deteriorating our natural asset without contributing to the community? And so those are all things we look at from a big picture, a holistic view of who are we going to be that people are going to come and spend money.
How many of these focus group meetings did you hold?
There were 4.
And where did you land when those 4 were done?
Verdict is out, so they're compiling the data right now.
Oh.
They're going to come back
Because there was an outside firm that came in and kind of led.
That's
these,
exactly
right?
correct, yes. And it was state funded, which was fantastic. So there was no money that came out of the tourism department for this project.
Well, we like that.
We really like that because it could have been a $56,000 project.
$56,000.
Yeah, so
to have meetings with Todd Barker and say, what should our new logo be?
we don't necessarily ask that. It's a little more in depth. But no, they're compiling the data right now. They're building a story for us, which they will come back and present to a group of 5 of us for feedback. And hear those 5 as kind of a sounding board. And those are all going to be 5 people that are part of the Tourism Advisory Committee. And once feedback is implemented, they'll come back and present it to the entire Tourism Advisory Committee. The reason they don't do the entire Tourism Advisory Committee is if you have 20 people putting input into one thing, you will never, ever, ever come to a conclusion.
Never.
So you pick 5. We trust them to be a great sounding board.
What's the old joke? A platypus was a duck designed by a committee? Yeah. Everybody's got a different idea. Let's put them all together.
I love that. And it was, we heard 34 different voices in those focus groups. And there were a lot of commonalities in what people shared, but there were also, things way over here, depending on what that person was and what they find the most value
You
in the
got
community.
34 people. Some of them are just going to be nut jobs, right? They're just coming in.
I highly respected every person in that room. Every single one of them.
Jeez, what are you running for? I didn't see your name on any ballots. Come on. But when the numbers are crunched and the data is compiled and the metrics are buzzworded and all of that, we're going to come out. There's going to be some sort of new campaign Pal,
That's
McMinnville,
yes, and
you're a
so
part of me, or whatever it says.
our tagline will change, the look will change. You know, after working in this for the last year and working with a lot of different firms, we have a feel for what it's going to be. We have, I mean, our outdoor rec assets are our top assets here. There's no doubt. But it's paired very, very well with our historic, charming downtown filled with lovely boutiques and wonderful eateries. And so there needs to be some combination of those two. And I think that's the way it'll come out, because we don't want just people coming for the natural assets and using them free. We want them to coming into downtown or other places and spending money.
Last time you and I talked, you had mentioned a field guide. Where are we? Oh, you lit up. Where are we on yon field guide?
Getting pretty
And
close.
what exactly is this?
All right, I'm so excited about this. It turned out so beautifully. You know, when they presented it to me, it just felt like this is us. Like it just felt that way. And so we've gone through all the final revisions. Except I do need to make one additional revision now because I had Mad Cow Running Company in there for their bike rentals, and so we're going to have to unfortunately remove that.
This is a digital thing, though, right? So it's,
there will be physical and digital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll have printed versions that'll go out to the hotels, motels, short-term rentals. You know, we'll send them to people if they send in a form online. We'll physically send them a copy, but there will also be a digital version.
And what are we going to see when I get this? Let's say I pull this up on my phone, and I'm new in town. What do I look for? I'm going to see what maps. I'm going to see descriptions. I'm going to see, what am I going to see?
Yeah, so it highlights some of our top assets for certain. So it has some beautiful imagery in there, some really like century-rich language of kind of what it feels like to experience those things. You know, again, what tourism has gravitated towards is really authentic, meaningful experiences. So using really sensory-rich language is an important component.
Sensory-rich language.
Sensory.
Sensory. Oh, okay.
That's me still kind of getting over a
I got
cold.
you.
Sorry, y'all.
No, it's these headphones. Is
So
exactly
the
what it is.
way it feels, tastes, you know, what it looks like, you know, the texture of it, just really immersing yourself in that experience so you feel it before you even feel it, right? It makes it more compelling to actually want to be in that space where you are experiencing it. So we got some, like I said, some really high quality, rich visuals in there, great language, highlighting quite a few of our top assets. And then we do have a map at the back with, I think we have 27 listings in there of different restaurants, places to shop, attractions, lodging, etc.
Somebody described it to me as, you know that app you get when you go to Disney, and it shows where all the things are, and then there's a list. You can eat here, and there's descriptions. Similar to that, right?
Very similar to that, yes.
Very cool. Hey, we're right up against a break. We're past a break because that's what I do. I go past break times.
Sorry,
we're going to
Connor.
take a break. We're going to come back. We're going to have one more segment with Jordan Pupols. Stick around, y'all. It's Town Talk. It's BMC. I'm Rob. She's Jordan.
Pretty baby, are you ready for me? Yeah, it's your good rockin' daddy down from Tennessee. I'm just out of Austin, bound for San Antonio with a radio blasting.
David Stinson is your fourth-generation jeweler at Diamond Jewelry in historic downtown McMinnville with 60 years of precious memories that last forever. As they say, diamonds are a girl's best friend. See him at Diamond Jewelry on Main Street for that special gift that truly inspires. Diamond Jewelry Company, 931-473-2960. See him. You'll be glad you did.
Time once again for some more great weekly specials from our friends at Warehouse Discount Groceries. Now listen to these. 73% lean ground beef family pack, $3.99 a pound. Boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.99 a pound. Idaho baking potatoes, 39 cents a pound. And Food Club Colas, 2 liter, 99 cents. Don't forget about their full-service deli. They're ready to serve you. Warehouse Discount Groceries, 835 Smithville Highway on the Strip.
You know, when your car needs the right part, you need it right now. Trust the team that knows auto parts inside and out. At Napa of McMinnville, located on Beersheba Highway, you'll find quality auto parts backed by knowledgeable, friendly people who are ready to help. From brakes and batteries to filters and fluids, they've got what you need to get back on the road fast and get it done right the first time. Napa of McMinnville. Quality auto parts. Quality people. Stop by today on Beersheba Highway. Napa Auto Parts.
Hi, I'm Chris Chalvin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford. Reddick Brown Ford is your hometown dealership, and we treat people the way neighbors should. Right now, on all new Fords, you pay what we pay. No markups, no games, just a fair deal. Come see us at Reddick Brown Ford. We're doing right by people still matters.
Why don't you head over to Chicken Chef and enjoy a fresh made-to-order meal, or choose from the all-time favorite like the Chicken Nugget Dinner. Stop in for breakfast, order right off the menu with sausage, gravy, fresh homemade biscuits, or try their delicious tenderloin, egg, and cheese biscuit, just to name a few. Whatever your taste buds call for, you're sure to find it at Chicken Chef. They've been serving Warren and surrounding counties for over 40 years. Stop in today, Chicken Chef on the Strip in McMinnville. You can call your order in to go at 473-5020.
Enter a world of action, suspense, comedy, and romance at 3-Star Cinema, where the latest stars shine and the perfect movie captivates you. Now showing
I Can Only Imagine 2, rated PG. Goat, rated PG. Scream 7, rated R. Zootopia 2, rated PG. Wuthering Heights, rated R.
Call the 24-hour movie line for showtimes at 473-7600. Experience your hometown movies at 3-Star Cinema.
Hey, welcome back into Town Talk. I'm Rob. If you're just joining us today, Raven's got a little bug. She's under the weather. We hope to have Raven back tomorrow. She is the Bailey Quarters to my Les Nessman, and to Connor's Dr. Johnny Fever, and to Graves's Mr. Carlson, I guess. I'm running out of characters. And to Greg's Herb Tarlick, that's for darn certain. We're back talking to Jordan Pupols, Tourism and Marketing Director for the City of McMinnville. Jordan has been handling tourism and marketing for the City of McMinnville for a year and change now, and her job, if you missed the beginning of the interview, is to get people to come to McMinnville and spend money. That's the bottom line.
That's right.
What are they going to spend money on next is our next topic for discussion. But before we get into that, I have to thank our sponsor. Gosh almighty, I have to thank a sponsor. It's time for Superama. Thank you for putting it on the screen, Connor. I would have forgotten. Superama, right there on West Main Street, downtown McMinnville. Tetons, CB's, Lentz's, call it what you want. They've been there for generations. Great little grocery store. They're going to take care of everything you need every time you need it. They're open every single day. And you can download the Bright Isles app to get up-to-date coupons, weekly ad specials, and anything else you need. If you need it, Superama's got it. Friendly folks serving McMinnville for decades. Go by and see them. Pick yourself up some groceries and tell them me and Raven and Jordan and Connor said, hey. Now we're back, and we're talking about what can we do as tourism to bring in money to McMinnville. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. When I heard McMinnville had a tourism department that it was putting together, I thought, what? Rock Island and Kermit Caverns, they've been here for a century.
You and 99% of the community.
Yeah, gee whiz, if Smooth Rapids can't get people to come rent a kayak, then that's on them. And I wondered, why are we doing it? So let's ask, why? I'm not saying justify your salary or justify your position, but why is it important that we have a centralized tourism department for a city?
Yeah. Well, so tourism is very unique in that it's funded by a special source of revenue. So it's an opportunity to use money from people that are not part of your community to build wealth and prosperity and vibrancy within your community. You had brought up hotel motel tax earlier. There's a couple different names for it. Hotel motel tax is one. Occupancy tax is another. What I personally like to call it is visitor tax. That comes from one source and one source only. It's a 5% tax within the city of McMinnville on our hotels, motels, short-term rentals, campgrounds, and RVs. So unless you are a citizen of McMinnville living in a hotel, motel, short-term rental for more than 30 days, or for less than 30 days, you're not contributing to this in any way. So I love that we're using an outside revenue source. We're taking money from Memphis or Atlanta or Nashville or Knoxville, and we're using that to better our own community. And we do that through some of the ways that you and I already discussed. Through our efforts, we're ensuring that visitors are leaving money here when they come to our community. So not only are they spending money in the hotels, which, again, that 5% occupancy tax in the city of McMinnville goes to the tourism efforts. Outside the city of McMinnville and Warren, that 5%, in which they collect within the city as well. So they get 5% throughout the entire county, goes to the educational system. But as we said, every time they buy a box of cookies at a grocery store, or if they go down to Cumberland Biscuit Company at breakfast, that's contributing sales tax, not only to our state to help our state government, but it's also 2.75% to our local governments.
So you're funded by an outside source of funding, and you manage how to use that funding to bring in more money.
Yeah, for the entire community.
For the entire community as a whole, yeah, sales tax and everything else as a whole.
Right.
Very good. That's all I needed to know. See, it makes sense to me now.
Yeah,
It did at first glance. What? Tourism? This is McMinnville. But if you think about it, it's not as much just tourism. You're not saying, hey, Rock Island is great. You're saying, hey, come to Rock Island, and while you're here,
drop a bunch of money.
Drop some money on us.
That's
we
exactly
can sure
right.
use your bucks.
I mean, tourism in 24, it employed 134 people in our county, which is, for the size of our county, is a notable number of people.
Right. Hey, we've got a caller. We had a caller. It stopped blinking. Does that mean they're gone?
Yeah, it looks like they
bailed
gone.
on us. Sorry, dude.
Well, they can call back.
Call back if you want to. You work with a lot of different organizations.
Yes.
The Main Street people, I'm sure you work with the Cave, you work with the parks.
Yes.
You work with the Park Theater quite a bit. And
Yes.
I understand that they've had some shows here recently, particularly this Bluegrass series.
Yes.
That's really drawing in the out of town.
When Ashley shared the zip codes with me, I was over the moon. We had people from Texas, Illinois, from all over the place. I was blown away. I think we had a Californian. I mean, it was
that came in to see Balsam Range last week.
That came in to see Balsam
just to see
Range.
This one band.
I mean, it was really exciting to see that because they weren't just coming and going to a show singularly. They're eating out, they're shopping, they're staying overnight. Those are the people
They're
that
getting
are
in the morning
really
having breakfast. They're checking out the big stores.
Those are the ones that are spending
stores.
183% more per day.
Right. Just because we were able to book a band. Now do you tie yourself in? I mean, do you try to lock in with Parks Theater for stuff like this once you see the success it brings?
Yeah, Ashley and I, so when I have influencers come in, I try and have them at the Park Theater, so that's something that we can really showcase, make sure to have all their shows up on the website. And Ashley and I are working on more coordinated marketing efforts so that we can, through both our departments, right? So like through the Park Theater, she can support my department, and through my department, I can support the Park Theater. So we have a very altruistic relationship. And again, with that authentic experience seeking
altruistic,
visitor.
y'all, is one hand washing the other.
Together,
yeah.
like this.
Meshing.
Hand in hand. I scratch your back, you scratch my back.
There you go. Yeah.
I was an anthropologist in undergrad, and that was a term used fairly regularly.
I went to a liberal arts school. We don't know words
in
like
cultural
altruistic.
anthropology.
We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm going to hit you with a big softball right quick.
Sure.
What's your vision for McMinnville's tourism? You've done a year and 3 months on the job so far. Let's say for the next 2 years.
So the strategic plan will be finalized here in the next couple of months, and the goals that I pursue in my position will be based upon the research that was done by this globally known firm.
And these local people also in these meetings, right?
Yes, I think we did over 50 interviews for that. And it was broad range. It was state level. It was outdoor rec. It was local level. I mean, we had a very broad spectrum of individuals that contributed to that process. There'll be 7 pillars to that. I've seen the first 4. 2 of them are very outdoor rec heavy, and it's been outlined in many different plans that the city has pursued that the Barren Fork River Corridor has the potential to be a major source of economic development in this community. And so a lot of the priorities will be along building up that river corridor, making sure that we have appropriate outdoor rec and that it all connects to the downtown. So if someone comes in to cycle, they can cycle from wherever they are right into our downtown and have a meal. Or they can kayak and then easily come up into the downtown and do some shopping or relax for a beverage. So a lot of it's going to be premised along that, building up that river corridor, but making sure there's a tremendous amount of connectivity between whatever the outdoor asset is to our downtown center.
So you get them in for one thing, try to move them over
push
to
them
another.
into another. That's exactly
and then
right.
hopefully they liked it so much. Hey, while I'm here, I'm going to go get a room.
Yep. So
And
a
I'm gonna
lot
get up in
of
the morning
my,
and spend it again, 186% more than the average Warren County.
That's exactly right. So a lot of it'll be, making sure that our outdoor assets are built up and world class, but that it's all connected to each other in one very fluid story for our visitors.
Is there a way that me, Connor, the average Joe Sixpack that lives in McMinnville every day, can help with this? I mean,
the
because we need
main
to support these
thing-
businesses too, I would think, because nothing draws a crowd like a crowd. So if we're out enjoying these things,
Absolutely. I mean,
And somebody
people
says,
want to
"Wow,
be in a
folks down
place
there love
that
it."
seems hopping, seems vibrant. I mean, people want to come to our downtown because our downtown is filled with vibrancy, with people that are walking the streets, that are communicating with each other, that are enjoying themselves. So absolutely, I would say be out in your community. If you haven't been to Cumberland Cavern since you were a kid, go check it out. Go see what it's about. Know what's in your backyard. But the other important thing is that the community, and I'll be working on this by doing speaking circuits and everything like that, but understanding what tourism is, the benefit it brings to your community, and advocating for tourism in your community to those that don't see the value in it yet.
yeah. Hey guys, think about it this way: if tourism brings in money, they're not going to come looking for it from you.
That's exactly right.
Jordan, we appreciate it. Appreciate you coming on every single month. We're going to have to take a break. It's 8:46 in the nursery capital. In the outdoor recreation capital. We're going to
Look at that
we're gonna take a
education
short
occurring.
break. This is your last call for birthdays. They're starting to trickle in. We need a few more. We're going to give away some stuff when we come back. You're listening to Town Talk, y'all. We'll be back directly.
Thank y'all.
Campbell, he used to rob, steal, and gamble. He tried everything, it was low down.
Great, I clicked on something I shouldn't have. I guess I'm going to have to call Micah.
Never fear, citizen. Ben Lomond Managed IT is here.
Citizen?
Our Managed IT team can train businesses on how to better protect them from viruses and malware, plus help with firewalls to minimize the risk of being attacked.
You've really got to lose the spandex, man.
Call your local BLC office today or go to benlomandconnect.com. Our IT superheroes can help your company squash online evildoers.
I got to admit, the cape is pretty cool.
Lester's Body Shop is located at 212 Old Morrison Road in the West Riverside area. Owner Terry Fowler values all of his customers. He is the best place to take your car, truck, van, or SUV for any type of body work. And one estimate from Lester's is all you need. Friendly, professional, reliable, and dependable. That's Terry and the gang at Lester's Body Shop, 212 Old Morrison Road. Call 473-5421.
Hello, this is Devonia King with NHC Home Care. We are celebrating 54 years of compassionate care. Yes, that's right. This July marks 54 years of NHC Home Care serving families with love, dedication, and excellence in home health care. Since 1971, we've grown together, we've supported one another, and made meaningful differences in the lives of those we serve. To our patients, families, caregivers, and to our community, thank you for trusting us for over 5 decades. We are proud to continue the journey with you. Here's to the next chapter of care, compassion, and commitment.
Hi folks, this is David Mason Simpson with DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers. If you're looking for a realtor to list your home, farm, land, or commercial property, we're ready to go to work for you. We'll evaluate your property and then promote it locally, regionally, and nationally. If you've been looking for the service you deserve in the real estate business, call the friendly folks selling Middle Tennessee and beyond at 473-LAND. DM Simpson, Realtors and Auctioneers, serving you since 2007.
Make the places you care about more comfortable and energy efficient with TVA Energy Right. It all starts at EnergyRight.com, where you can find everything you need to lower your energy usage for your home or your business. Contact Caney Fork Electric Energy Advisors at 931-473-3116 or go to EnergyRight.com to start living and working more energy efficiently. Caney Fork Electric along with EnergyRight.com for all your energy needs. Brought to you by Caney Fork Electric Cooperative and TVA.
With the changing of the seasons, Middle Tennessee is a beautiful place to be. Now is the perfect time to purchase or remodel your home or to buy that boat, camper, or land you've been looking at. This is Matt Ritchie, loan officer at Security Federal, and I'm here to help make these dreams a reality. So whether you're ready to make a big purchase, invest for retirement, or just establish your credit, come see us at Security Federal. We are the local bank with smiling faces, always happy to help you. See why we are known as the friendliest bank in town. Security Federal, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back into Town Talk. We got one more segment today before we have to wrap her up and head on for greener pastures. But I'm Rob. In the booth is Connor. We just enjoyed 3 segments with Tourism and Marketing Director Jordan Pupols. Always a wealth of information. We're always glad to have Jordan come on with us because she's got a lot to say. She knows a lot of what's going on in McMinnville and how we can bring money into the community without it coming out of our tax dollars.
And she's great, too, if you want to talk about beer and cheese.
Oh, and if you want to talk about beer and cheese in Wisconsin, yeah, and Sublime and all that stuff, she's totally into that. Yeah.
Think she's a hockey person?
I wouldn't be at all surprised if she's a hockey person.
I meant to ask her about that.
Should ask her. Yeah, we'll save that for next month. Guys, we're still bringing in birthdays. I'm going to hit refresh one more time on the birthday list because, as you know, we're giving away a Captain D's gift certificate at the end of the show for somebody that's celebrating a birthday today. We've only got a few today. Not a lot of people born on the 2nd of March, it turns out. Some of our regular birthday contributors might not be in pocket. They might be having a little trouble getting them out there. Or maybe they don't have that many Facebook friends that celebrate today. No problem. We'll do it. If we've got 1 or 4 or 400, we'll still draw a name. And speaking of drawing a name, guys, don't forget, you can win free breakfast for your team at your work. Thanks to the brand new Town Talk with Raven and Rob and Cafe at Tree City Breakfast Club. Hey, hang on a minute. We got a caller. I'm going to mash this button. Caller. Hey, go ahead. You're on there.
Who am I speaking to? Yeah, who am I speaking to?
This is Rob Nunley. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, this is Betty Ware.
Well, hello, Betty. How are you?
Yes. Hey, I got a question for you.
Let's hear it.
Do you know what Donald Duck's birthday?
Do I know Donald Duck's birthday? No, I don't.
Yeah.
When is Donald Duck's birthday?
He
June the
has a
14th.
birthday.
Oh, wait, no, that's Donald somebody else. I think a couple of weeks ago, Raven actually said that it was Donald Duck's birthday. Didn't she, Connor?
She could have easily.
I think
sometimes
so.
I tune out.
Sometimes all those celebrity birthdays go away on me. But I think he's had, you know what? I'm going to look it up. Why are we worried? Did we forget to get him a present?
That's okay. I'll call Reagan back, okay?
All right. It's June the 9th. Just so you know, it's June the 9th.
Will she be there tomorrow?
Oh, I hope so. She's a little bit under the weather, Betty, but we're hoping she'll be back tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I'll listen, okay?
All right, Betty. Appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you, too. There's something to think about for the rest of the day.
It is Donald Duck's birthday on June the 9th. That's crazy.
That's what one website said. Another one said it's March 13th. I don't know, man. The jury's out. There's controversy.
1934. You know.
There is a controversy. But, yeah, the Breakfast Club. Town Talk with Raven and Rob at a Cafe at Tree City put together the Breakfast Club. Every single Friday, one local business is going to win breakfast and coffee on us. Breakfast and coffee for up to 10 people provided by Kevin and his great staff over at the Cafe at Tree City. You don't even have to sign up. You don't have to do anything other than go to this website, go to Facebook. Excuse me. It's Radio WBMC 97.7 FM's Facebook page, and you just put your business name in the comments like 15 people have already done. We see you, Morrison cafeteria workers. You might be eating breakfast on us. We see you, Warren County Schools maintenance crew. You might be eating breakfast on us. We're going to draw. I'm putting people in the spinning wheel, and we'll spin that bad boy on Friday and give somebody some breakfast. Maybe it will be you. And then I imagine we'll do it the Friday after that. Connor?
Yes.
How about some birthdays, my man?
I like the idea of some birthdays.
I like the idea of some birthdays too. March the 2nd, I'm going to roll through and come up with the celebrities that we know. Luke Combs. Oh, you're hitting.
Sorry, wrong
you're
birthdays.
hitting- That's the wrong birthdays. Luke Combs is 36. Reggie Bush is 41. He lost his Heisman Trophy. Then he lost Kim Kardashian.
He was dating Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, stepped out on her.
Hmm.
Stepped out on Kim Kardashian. Man, with whom? Reggie, you got to let me know. Ben Roethlisberger, speaking of football, he's 44. Let's see who else. John Bon Jovi is 64 years old. That makes my back hurt.
Now, he's got to be careful because if it's slippery and wet, he's going to
That's
fall
true.
and break
He'll
something.
fall and break a hip. Lou Reed.
He doesn't care.
It's his birthday today, but he don't care. Karen Carpenter, she don't care. She died at 33 way back in 83. Desi Arnaz. It would be his birthday if not for the fact that he's
also
been
incredibly
pushing up
dead.
to Daisy. He's also, yes, very, very, very dead. It's National Read Across America Day.
You going to leave off one of the best celebrities?
Wait, who did I miss?
Gorbachev.
Mikhail Gorbachev?
Yeah.
Former Soviet president.
Nikolai.
Yep, I loved him in Rocky IV.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, it's his birthday. Now, let's see. Let's get into some celebrity birthdays, and then maybe we'll try to find National Day ofs. I don't know where you even look to find those, but we'll get it. Let's get our local celebrities up there. So hit me, Ronnie. This won't take long. Let's start by doing the formalities. Connor, give me a number between 1 and 4.
Go 3.
Connor says 3. Okay, Connor.
Actually, I'm changing to 1.
Oh, he's changing to 1. Well, last minute curveball from Connor. Happy birthday to these folks celebrating on this March the 2nd. Happy birthday to Judy Latimer. Happy birthday to Tim Rigsby. Tim's turning a big 6-0. His kayak buddies wanted to tell him happy birthday. Happy birthday to Jason West. And happy birthday to today's winner of the Captain D's gift certificate, Anita Smith Lance. Happy birthday, Anita, and all you other guys out there celebrating. Even if you didn't win the Captain D's gift certificate, I hope you have a very happy, very special day. And your birthday falls on the same day as some of these national made-up-by-the-internet holidays. National Banana Cream Pie Day.
I do like.
I'm not too bad.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
about all of it. That might get me these days. The Gilligan's Island crew loved it. National Old Stuff Day. So, Rigsby, you're 60 today, so National Old Stuff Day. I'll celebrate with you. It is Read Across America Day, otherwise known as Dr. Seuss Day. It would be Dr. Seuss's birthday if he were still with us. So I'm sure some of our school kids out there are dressed as Thing 1 and Thing 2 and all those other kinds of deals that kids do. On this day in history, Connor, because we got a couple of minutes, you want to guess what happened on this day in history? King Kong had its world premiere starring Fay Ray. That was 93 years ago.
Whew.
1933. 82 years ago, Casablanca won Best Picture.
I do like Casablanca.
You're a movie buff. In 1962, that was 64 years ago today, Wilt Chamberlain set the single-game NBA scoring record, posting 100 against the New York Knicks. The Stilt dropped a hundy 64 years ago today. 100 points in a game.
How many years ago you say?
64. Goodness gracious. Never be touched. It will never be touched. This is Spinal Tap, one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever put on film. Opened in U.S. theaters 42 years ago today.
You didn't see the new one yet, have you?
I have seen the new one, yes.
Was it good?
It's okay. A lot of people wanted to be in it, and they said yes to about 2 people too many.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's good. It's a good watch.
I wanted to see it, and then it was like Rob Reiner passed right after that. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah. Let's go way, way, way back. In 1836, that was 190 years ago, Texas declared its independence from Mexico.
So right around then would have been the Alamo, yeah?
I would say so. Oh, my goodness. 75 years ago at the Boston Garden, the East beat the West 111-94 in the very first NBA All-Star game.
When was that?
1951. I was just a kid. No, I wasn't just a kid.
I was about to be like,
my father
that math ain't
just a
math
kid.
then.
Yeah, my father was just a kid. All right, look here, guys. That's going to just about wrap it up for us on the Old Town Talk. We appreciate everybody sticking around with us. We appreciate everybody checking us out on Facebook and the app and the Real Honest to God radio and everything else. Check us out on YouTube. If you missed any part of the show and you want to watch the replay, you can do it all day long on the internet, or you can tune in tonight at about 6 o'clock and hear all of this again on the Real Radio, WBMC 97.7. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully Raven will be feeling better and will be back with us. If not, me and Connor will see if we can't keep her nailed down. Until then, peace.
How to cry.